This video is going to go over how you can make a snowflake since it is wintertime. So most papers are rectangles and we need a square, so we're going to take a side, a short side, and we're going to bring it across diagonally to match up with that side. And then we've got to cut that extra off. So let's do that. Alright, so here was the piece I cut off. That gave me my square piece of paper, as you can see. And it's folded in half. And you can fold it as many times as you want, but know that the more times you fold it, the harder it's going to be to cut. So usually I just fold it twice. That's what I have here, where it's just folded twice. And I like to draw what I'm going to cut out, just so I have a plan and I have a line to follow. And one thing that I like to do is I like to know my sides. So the sides that are unfolded, that's going to be on the outside. Sides that are folded are inside, and those are going to double. So when I cut out this snowman shape, I only drew half because that's going to be on the inside, and that's going to double. So each of these circles, each of these half circles is going to double into a full circle. That's why I only drew half of it. So when I unfold this, it's going to have a full snowman, and there's a top and bottom one. They reflect. Same's true for this one. But you can also, one thing that I'll do sometimes is you don't have to necessarily cut out the shape that you do. You can cut out around that shape also and be left with the shape that you drew. And I'll show you what that can look like. So here I have where I cut out the shape around it, and I left my tree intact. So that gives you that positive shape, and then there's sort of this mountain kind of look behind it. And you could do the same thing for the letters as well. So you could cut the letters out, or you could cut out the shape around them. But it's also fun just to cut out just regular shapes like triangles and circles and stuff too. But I always have fun each year trying to make ones that are a little more detailed. And I think that letters add a nice little fancy touch to a snowflake. So there's my S, and let me finish the rest. Alright, so I've cut out around all of those. I did it for the one folded twice and the one folded a third time, just so you could see the difference between the number of folds. So when we unfold the one that was folded twice, we have our word snow, our outside snow, repeated 4 times. Our snowman and tree repeat twice. They reflect. And then this one that we folded, we folded 3 times. And we were drawing things smaller, but things repeat more also. So makes it a little more tricky to cut things when they're smaller, but then